Good morning, everyone. I'm a little early. I know I said I would start at 10 a.m. EST, but I'm here. We are in another episode of building our little snow village here in Tiny Glade, and I am so excited to just get in and get started. Anyways, apologies for being gone the last few days. My husband and I took a little trip. We just flew back in yesterday, and so that's why I'm not streaming until just now. We had a wonderful time, so I'm really excited to be back, though. I'm always excited to come back home. Um, but yeah, so for those of you that are just chiming in and haven't been following along, this is our glade. We are building a snow village in the winter scene, and this is what we have so far. So we created a few unique things. We have our little firehouse, which today I am thinking I am going to create a fire truck right here just to fill this gap up. And then over here, we did like a makeshift little clock tower. Of course, you can see our lovely little train that we did. And then also we have these chandelier trees throughout to kind of give it kind of a Christmas vibe. And so, yeah, that's some of like the unique things that we put into here. Some of the other items that we did is obviously like little open markets. We have different types of ways to use the props. Like over here, I created kind of bar stools using the stair stool and the chair prop to bring it up to the same level as the barrels. What else did we do that was kind of fun? I think that's pretty much it in the terms of manipulating things. It's just a lot of like making tables out of the stair tool. Oh, we also hid the barrel within the stairs. So that way all you got were the candles on top. So yeah, we are learning things as we go, as we get more creative with the game. But let's go ahead and put it in the daylight. And before I get started, I do want to thank those of you that came in and watched videos while I was away, as well as the new followers. So let me go down the list and give a shout out to all of the new followers that are in the channel. And thank you so much for getting me to 70 followers. We made our first goal of 70. So let's see. We have Danny. Danny, thank you so much for your follow. Yumi, Pixel Drink, Boba, uh Mahia, and I do apologize if I'm saying these like wrong or if I'm butchering them. I'm doing my best. Pixel Drink Lover, and then we have Chevron or Siobhan. Thank you so much for all the follows. I really do appreciate it. Today we are going to be in Tiny Glade. Later today, I might stream a different game. It depends upon how I feel. But for right now, we're going to be in Tiny Glade. And then also, I'll be posting my schedule upcoming of all the different games that I'll be playing. I will try to do Tiny Glade at least twice a week, but I do want to dabble in some other games. I have quite the list of games that I want to get into. Majority of them are going to be cozy simulations, but I do also enjoy a little bit of horror and a little bit of co-op. Usually I do that with friends though. So you'll see a different variety, but I will have it posted in my Twitch bio section in under the schedule tab. So that way, if there's a specific game that you want to chime in on, you'll know when I'll be going live with that. Okay. So now that we got that out of the way, I hope everyone's day is going amazing. I hope you had a wonderful Mother's Day weekend for those of you that celebrate Mother's Day. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So, like I said, I want to create another one of these fire trucks, and I kind of want it going this way because I feel like it gets hidden in that building. You can't really see all of its glory. So we're going to go ahead and we're just going to create another one if I can remember how to do it. Oh, first thing I need to do is remove the, let's remove this. We're going to remove this. Okay. I'm going to bring that. And we're going to bring it down, but we're also going to bring it up. Just like that. And then we're going to do the same thing. I believe we just use the square. We're going to make it real tiny. bring it forward. Okay, so for this one, let's get rid of more of this path. Just for right now. All right, let's go ahead and rotate this. And then make it just slightly larger. Gonna bring it up. Like that. That looks about right. Okay, now let's grab another one. And put it on top. Rotate it. Okay. So then what we're going to do is we're going to put the railing on. Just like that. Cute. Okay. And while we're at it, we're going to go ahead and change the color as well. I'm going to make it actually, all right, cute. Then I'm going to add our windows, which were these. gonna rob me. Good luck. It's gonna take more coins. But hi, Pinky. Hi, Brick. Yes, welcome. I'm back. I'm back. I'm doing a little bit of Tiny Glade, and then I'm probably gonna do another game later on today. How you guys been? It's been forever. It's been like 5 days. That's good to hear. My trip was good. It was good. We went to New Orleans. Waffle had a business trip. I just tagged along. But it was good. I mean, the food was good. The hotel was nice. Did a little bit of sightseeing. But I'm happy to be home. I definitely am happy to be home. I'm such an introvert, guys. Like I was telling my friends the other day, I was like, I don't know how to travel for more than like 2-3 days. Because by day 2, I want to go home. Like I get homesick after 2 days. It's because like the first day you kind of like settle in, right? And then the second day you do all your sightseeing, you experience the food, you do what you want to do on like your agenda. And then day 3 comes around and I'm just like, okay, let's go home. I'm done. How much did it take from you? The one time you did it, it took like over 1,000. 510. What I don't understand is why does it wipe your bank out? Like when you do that? For those of you that aren't understanding what we're talking about, we're in a Discord together and there is a robot like Maki and basically we get credits, which is kind of like digital coins. And so we all like bank up coins, but there's a way that you can steal from your friends. And so Brick is saying he tried to just steal from me and it didn't work. It actually deducted 510 of his credits by doing that. It penalized him. But I don't understand, like, if you get caught or whatever doing that, like, why it takes all of your credits. Like, it fines you, your whole bank account. Oh, there it is. This is what I wanted. Cute. All right, now I just need the wheels. There it is. That's one. Two. I'm putting these like where the supports are, just so that way it kind of covers it up. I know like when you're looking at it at certain viewpoints, it's not going to cover it up like perfectly, but. Oh no! I didn't mean to do that. Alright, let's just do it this way. Let's bring it down this way and then we'll grab it. We will grab it, rotate it. Boom. Cutes. All right, so now we have our little firehouse. We have one inside and we have one out here. So at nighttime, it should, yes. Cutes. All right, pretty happy with that. Let's put it back at daytime. And then I want to fill in this gap right here. So we're going to actually build another building. We're going to do another building. Let's do like a... I'm debating whether or not to have stairs come down right through here. I might put stairs there. Let's delete this. I'm gonna make it smaller. Okay. I don't want it this tall, so we're gonna bring it down just a smidge. All right, let's make this slightly smaller and bring it over like that, just so that way it's centered. All right, perfect. I like that. All right, now we're gonna add windows. One of the things I was thinking about when I was away with this game is I definitely want to do like some smaller, shorter series of Tiny Glade of just like single builds, like a single building. And I want to do interiors. I want to start learning how to do the interiors. And like one of my things is I would love to be able to build a library. I think that would look really, really cool to have a library. How many can I fit on here? These. If I smush them. Actually. Oh, it will let me do it. Oh, nice. It's a little crooked, but that's okay. Maybe I'll just bring this down just a tad bit more. We'll do it. Oh, not like that. I need to bring these down. That's what I need to do. I don't want to. There we go. No. Oh my goodness. goodness. It's because the fence, isn't it? Hold up. I don't want to, like... Give me the fence. Let's move you out. Actually, you know what? We might just make this a stairway. Hold on. Yes. We'll do it like that. All right. Then we'll move this back. Good. Perfect. No. Don't fight me today. Come on. All right. It's not perfect, but hold on. Can I fix it a little bit? That's pretty darn good. And that's as good as we're gonna get it. All right. That's okay. Now let's bring this down. Yes. That's what I'm looking for. All right. So now we're gonna bring this down. Okay. Perfect. Pretty happy with that. All right. Now let's add some dimension. Let's do... center it. Bring it down. Pretty happy with that. Flowers, please. Thank you. Okay, so now we got... Okay. Perfect. Same thing over here. Interesting. Nope, wasn't that. They have some foundation issues. That's okay though. It's an older home or building of some sort. All right, let's go ahead and grab this. Not what I wanted. Hold on. There we go. Hello, hello. Thank you. It is a beautiful game. It's very cozy. Okay, I think those are all the windows. Do I want to change the trim up? Thinking this would be cute. Not the building. Not the light, the building. There it goes. Cute. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe stairs right here. Let's go ahead and build those. Oh, what is going on? Stop it. Alright, that's as good as that's gonna get. So let's try to make it as even as possible. Like, nice. Stop it. There we go. So sensitive. Alright, now I need to add. What is it? Yes, this, and then we're gonna make it this color. And then we're gonna add one here. Let's make sure that they are the yellow lights. And while we're at it, we'll go ahead and add lighting to the house as well. I think that's lit up pretty well. Okay. I think over here, I want to do a, I'm either going to do a church or a school. I haven't decided yet, but somewhere over here, I'm going to build one of those buildings. And wherever I don't do the church and or school, it'll be probably the next tier down. I'm just trying to figure out like what all type of more buildings I want besides just houses. I'm thinking. uh Let's see, we already did the florist shop. So what are we missing? We did the florist shop. Should we do maybe like, oh, maybe we do like a blacksmith right next to the fire station? I feel like that might be okay. Let me just look up real quick, blacksmith, just for reference. Okay, so I see different types of styles. There's like an outdoorsy one. There's a barn looking one. What type of vibe am I going for? Um, this one looks interesting. Let's see if I can try to like recreate this building. It's going to be kind of difficult because I'm not going to have like the roofing techniques that this building has, but we're going to give it a go. We're going to give it a go. All right, so I want to bring... you know what I want to do? Actually, we're going to use the path tool for this. If I can, you know, get it to work for me. I want... When does it, like, not become a door? What point does it not become a door? Hold on. I want it to be like an archway. I could recreate it with the stairs, though, but I don't really know if I want to do that. Alright, let's just try it. Maybe I just need to like... Oh, there it goes. Nope. Wait, I had it. I don't hate it. I do like these big doors. I do. They're charming. I think I'm going to use it. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep the doors. That makes sense. Because there are big doors on this build. But I really wanted... Let's see. Let's go ahead and just build the next section. Let's go ahead. The thing is I'm gonna have to flip it. Okay. Let's go this way. Oh wait, you can bring it. Interesting. Okay. Um, I wish you can like just delete the door. It'd be so cool if I could have it just the archway. Hold on. If I was to... Okay, so if I do it like this, that's fine. Hold on, let me... Wait. Hold up. That's good. Let me move this. All right, let me make this a little bit better. I don't mind that that archway's right there. I'm okay with that. Okay. That's as good as that's gonna get. That's okay. All right, so let's bring this down. Maybe not that far down. Yeah, right here. I definitely want it to be... Hold on, let's push it back. No, definitely keep that there. Okay. I want that to stay how that is, so we're gonna go ahead and just make this a little bit longer this way. And then we're gonna add another... Okay, let's go ahead and add... Kind of just want the roof real small. something like this. You like rotate it slightly. Is that even? Bring it out. Like that. Alright, because what I want to do here is I want to create like a fireplace. Let me go ahead and remove the railings. Okay. Let's bring this over. Back. All right, we're gonna go ahead and grab some. I need the props. Give me a prop, please. This one. Actually, no, we're just gonna grab one of these. We're gonna copy this, bring it over. All right, then I want to grab more of the stair tool. Let's go ahead and bring it. Let's bring it up. Perfect. Make sure it's not clipping, which it's not, so that's good. Perfect. All right. So we're going to grab our wood. That is a massive fireplace. All right, hold on. I need to grab a hold of this portion. There we go. Go like this. All right. Hold on. My camera's all out of whack. All right. What's going on? Bring me back. All right. Not quite what I want. I want a half that height. Hold on. I need to grab it. Tell. Let's bring it back down. Let's do it this way. Is this what it is? What if I... Hold on. What if I lower... That is... not what I wanted. You know what? That's okay. It's all right. back. Give me... Wait, I can't even grab on. You know what we're gonna do? Hold up. We're gonna put the log on a stair. That's what we're gonna do. And then we're gonna lower it into it so it's not like... Delete the support. Okay. I'll do it like this. Okay. We need a few of these anyways to create kind of like the... What? There we go. All right, so this is going to be our first one, but we're going to only use it to lower it in. So I want something like this. I'm gonna... There we go. All right, now a couple more of these. Might do 3 plus a light. 3 plus a light. Start with the light first. So let's grab the light. Make it red. I'll also okay. Let's go grab this. And I'll place it in here. Kind of hide it. Let me bring it to nighttime just so I can see. Perfect. Make sure it's not clipping. Pretty happy with that. Okay, so then now I'm gonna go ahead and add some more of the sparkles. I might get away with just like 1, possibly 2, but let's see. Go ahead and make this smaller. Yep, make it any smaller. Just as small as it goes, maybe. Maybe if I just rotate it this way. Better. Okay. Cute. I'm pretty happy with that. So then I'm going to do is add, I might add one more, not of the lights, but just like one more of these platforms this way. Hello, Cindersea. You love Tiny Glade? Me too. I do. I love Tiny Glade. This is our second Glade. But yes, this is as far as we got in our little snow build. I'm right now working on, I guess a blacksmith. I'm trying to make a blacksmith. I was just focusing on this little fireplace right here. All right, let's bring it back to daylight. There was oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm learning as I go. Like I made this, I don't know if you were watching, but I made this fire truck and we did the little firehouse. And so now I'm doing the little blacksmith area. And then I was just saying earlier, I'm thinking I might do a schoolhouse over here. But I'll like build a couple more little houses in between. Okay, so I think I want to put the door here. Oh, wait. Hold on. That's not going to work. That's because is it because of this? There, windows. Now it works. That looks better. Alright, let me go ahead and remove this. Alright, I'm pretty happy with that. I think. I don't know. It's like, do I want it to be open or do I want it not to be open? That's the question. Can I just move this one or no? It won't let me. What if I remove, hold on. What if I just enclose this? What would happen? That would happen. All right. Let's not do that. You know what? That's okay. We'll just add the light right here. Oh, wait. Why won't it let me put the light right here? Well, let me, you know, it will let me do this. So that's okay. We'll just go ahead. We'll do it this way. And then we will rotate it like this. And we'll put it further into the wall. Just like that. As long as it's not clipping, we're good. Perfect. Make sure this is yellow. Let's make it a dimmer yellow just so that way this becomes the focal point. But then out here, we will make it bright. So we'll have the lighting out here be different. More bright out here. So let's change up the color while we're at it. Okay. Yeah, let's just go dark. I haven't done too many dark buildings in this build, so. Kind of like this color. It looks nice. So we're going to go ahead and do that with the windows as well. Let's bring this down. I'm going to keep it very plain. Actually, I think what we're going to do is we're going to add this here. Because that would make sense to where the... Perfect. All right, I kind of want to do a back door, so we're going to do maybe a back door right here. And then maybe like one more window. Do like a window right here. I bet you this is what's clipping. Yes, it is. Move it. What's clipping? Okay. Um. Okay, this part of the building shouldn't hopefully affect the fireplace. So we're gonna move this. Is that better? Not really. Did that mess with the fireplace? I don't know. Hold on. Did it? I don't think so. I don't think it did. Okay. Let's move this back out and like that. Move it forward just a tad. That looks good. All right. Now I should be able to add a window here. Okay. Gonna add lights. Gonna add another one here. Actually, do it right here. A light here. And maybe we'll add one right here. Okay. Let's make this also pathway to get to that back door. Come around this way. Okay, and then let's go ahead and add another light here. And one up here. We're going to start bringing some props in. Let's go ahead and just grab this one. No, I do that all the time. I hit the wrong button. All right. How did I do the fire? So you use the stair tool. Basically, what you do is you create the stairs. And the first thing I did was I created a platform like this. And then I created another stair. And this one I raised up by using this tool. So you just raised it up. And then you want to expand it till you get this archway. And then I just rotated it. And then what I did was I brought it over. And then I raised it up some more, like this. And this kind of creates the box of the fireplace. And then for the wood, what I did, because I didn't want, my fireplace was kind of small. I didn't want all of the wood showing. So what I did was I created another step just by using the stairs tool. I raised it up till it had supports, and then I deleted those supports. So all you're left is this. And then what I did was I used, let me go ahead and find the So then I use the wood, and the wood goes on top of the stair. So I centered it. And then I grabbed the stair again. I brought it over. I'm going to rotate this actually. You're going to bring it down. And then you place it inside. Just like this. But I brought mine further down just so that way it was just like this bit. And then I'm going to rotate it again. Going this way. Then to get the sparkles, you're basically using the stair tool without the supports, and it creates those sparkles. So going into night mode. So when you raise this up and you delete the supports, you get the sparkles. So I placed, I think, 3 of them inside. So what I did is I made them real small, like this. As small as I could go. I rotated them this way. Work with me. This works too. But basically you put them in and then you lower them down into the wood. So that way you get that sparkle effect. And I just layered that. And then what I did in the far, far back was using the same tool that we did, like, you know, the stair tool that we did for the wood. Let me bring this back out. I did the same thing for the lantern. So I put a lantern on top. Hold on. Like this. Let me get rid of this one. And then I changed the color of it to be like this orange-red color. And all I did was I placed this in the back like that. So that way, I know you can't see it because there's not a wall there. It lights up the back. So it looks like it's lit up back there. And then you have the sparkles. So that's how you create the fireplace. It's just a bunch of layering with the stair tool. All right, so now, because this is a blacksmith, let's go ahead and grab. We definitely need a bucket. So we're going to add a bucket here. Perfect. While I'm at it, let me just duplicate it. Let's grab this. I'm going to put this right here. And I think we're going to add some of these as well. Put these. We're going to pretend that they're like fire retardant. Resistant. Okay. Put that there. Add. Let's do some of the gardening tools. And we'll place these. Let's place these just outside. Do that like right here. This looks nothing like that inspiration photo that I pulled up, by the way. I always do that. I always like, I'm going to reference something and I like go on Google and I find like a blacksmith Christmas village figurine and then I don't make it look at all like that. Okay. This is so cute. I'm so happy with this. All right. Is there any other props that I can use that will like Maybe the brooms? The brooms would be cute. We can add these. You gotta sweep out the fireplace. And add these like right here. That'd be cute. And then back here we can add more wood. Let's go find the wood. Ooh, I could also use the barrel with the candles too. That'd be nice as well. Okay, let's go ahead and do a couple of these. Okay, let's come back up here. Let's find that barrel. So I think, there it is. I think I want to add it right here. I think I want to match it. Okay, right there. Oh my gosh, this build is making me so happy. All right. Then I want to add a tree. But I don't want like a big one. I want like a... smallest one's this one. Okay. Add a tree. Okay. Right here. Cute. Look at it in nighttime mode. Alright, I definitely feel like too much light is kind of giving away the ambiance of it. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to remove this. Thinking about maybe removing this light as well. Because I want it to be like, you can see that. I like that. That's nice. Okay. There we go. That's better. That is better. Pretty. I like that. That's nice. All right. Let's move on. Next build. Question is, I'm going to have to move some of the pathway for sure. All right, let's go ahead and do that. Let's give ourselves some real estate to work with. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna build something right here. Move this tree further in. I'm gonna do like a little house. We're gonna start doing houses now. Little tiny houses. Let's have the doorway come this way. Build it right off. Like that. Maybe more offset. Have the pathway come up through here. Okay, cool. Then we're gonna do angle it this way. Right. I always think it's gonna be like a little house, and then I always build like I always build such large structure. I want this to come out like that, and then I'm gonna bring it up. Have it the same as this. Let's bring it out just slightly. Or do I want to do it this way? Does that make more sense? Or does this one make more sense? Go this way, and this will go this way. That's interesting. That's interesting. Hold on. Make this one go this way. Nope. I think I like it better. What if I made this one like this? And I brought it down. Honestly, let's bring it down all the way. Oops. Did not mean to do that. Nope. Not feeling it. What if we... Okay. This is something. I'm not angry with this. Let's bring it up. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm trying to like line it up as best as I can. Because I want the roofing to look like it's meant to be like that. Maybe go like this. Alright, cool. Alright, let's bring it to life. Let's add... Oh my gosh. Can you tell that it's been 5 days since I played this game? It's like I forgot how to play it. Oh, it feels that way. Alright, then we're gonna do... Okay. Let's add a light there. We'll add a light here. Another light there. Okay. Now, colors. Let's do something bright and fun. What did we do over here? Okay, we did pink. I do like this peach color. Oh, peach and blue. I haven't done this combo yet. This would be cute. Let's do this color. Okay. Look at all the props we got, guys. So many. But we're going to delete them for right now. I might keep the ones down here just in case I need props. Okay. Petal. Bring in the road this way. Cute. All right. I'm going to add another little house right here. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is I kind of try... I want to see if I can create like almost like a hexagon shape. I think that would be nice. I can bring... Start this here. I wish I could just like copy paste this. Like just like you do with the props. This one. And this one. I don't want it to snap. Okay. I'll do the same thing. Rotate it. Oops. Okay. Alright, now I gotta lower it all. Do we care if our neighbors are that close together? Oh, we don't. It's all good. Alright, so... Yeah, no, I think I'm gonna keep it like this. Maybe bring it down some. Why is this? Oh, let's do it this way. Kind of makes me want to add something right here to cover up that hole. I'm gonna do it. Okay. Don't know. This is giving me schoolhouse. This isn't where I wanted to build the school. All right. That actually made it look more schoolhouse. All right. I just kind of want to like. I just wanted to connect the gap. Nope. Something like that. I guess first, like, let's get the door in so I can see height-wise how far down I can go. I can go pretty down. Okay. Alrighty. Does it like, there it goes. This is what I wanted. Let's bring this down. Bring this up. Over. Okay. I kind of want to add just a smidgen. I just Okay. I wish we could have the shutters and the flowers at the same time. I think that would look really cute. Oops, it was right there. It's also further down. I'm okay with that. But I could bring it out this way. That might make more sense. So then I can center that. And add another one here. Center that. Add another cute little window right there. Add another one right here. Pretty happy with that. But actually, let's do it like this as well. Not gonna let me. Oh wait, it does. Look at that. Cute. Okay, now we need to change up the color. Mm. Let's go blue on the building, and then I think blue and white will look real nice. Okay, let's build something over here. Do we want thinking? Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill in this gap with some flowers. Okay. We'll add like a tree there as well. Where'd my tree go? I just realized that my tree's gone. Where did my tree go? I know I put a tree there. It'd be gone. It was like right here. Let's add this one. Actually, let's do this one back up in here maybe. Maybe that one's too big. Too big. This one. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay. While we're at it, let's go ahead and change the color. Let's do yellow. We haven't done yellow in a bit. Okay. So then we're gonna do one of these. Rotate it. Down. Bring this down. Is that too skinny of a walkway? Just want to make sure, like in walking mode, we can actually like get through that. Okay, let's make. All right, and then for this, this might make it even bigger. What if I add like another building off of this end here? I don't want this to be super tall, so maybe along the lines of that. Maybe make this slightly smaller. It's going to be tight knit through here, but that's okay. All right, let's go ahead and grab our tool here. Okay. Thinking probably having the door this way. Here. Okay. Okay, we'll do it at an angle. I'm pretty happy with this as a prop, but I'm gonna rotate it. We're gonna have it like right here. Right at the end. Okay. No. No. I'll put it right here. Put a window here. Oh, you know, we haven't used this in a while. Ah, I forgot about the flags. All right. Which one was this one? I don't. What did we use for the? Where's it at? We didn't use a flag over here? Oh, that's horrible. All right, we definitely need a flag. Hold on, we need a flag. This is supposed to be the florist shop. We need a flag. All right. Where do I want to put the flag at? Maybe going this way. I'm gonna have to remove. You know what? We're gonna remove. We need a flag. Right here. And then we're gonna change it. This is the florist shop. It needs a flag. Okay, so I'm thinking it needs another one like right here though. So let's go ahead. Okay. Cute. All right, so we have the flag there. We also put it on this building. So we have the bird, the flower. Did I put it on the bakery? I did. So we have the bakery, which is the wheat. You know what? I feel like this also needs a flag. What do we have? Let's put it maybe like right here, something small. Pretty sure I have the moon over here, right? For the tavern. Where did I put the tavern? Yeah, moon's on the tavern. So maybe we'll do sun for fire. Blacksmithing. Alright. And we'll make it this burgundy color. I really like this burgundy color. And then over here, keep it yellow. No, I was supposed to delete it. Huh. What if... There's like 2 different moon ones, isn't there? No. Okay, let's go with the shape. So I don't think I've done the sheep yet. No, I haven't. Although, why is... Move that. We'll go with the sheep. We're gonna pretend that this is a library. Let's just go for it. I do want to do a library build though, but like I said, that's probably gonna be like its single own stream. It's just gonna be like when I go to do interiors, and it's not gonna be like a full Glade. It's just gonna be like a single build. It's gonna be very time consuming. That I am pretty sure. I have the... Alright, let's try to space these. Perfect. Pretty happy with that. Alright. Kind of want to do these windows down here. Work with me here. That's okay. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna continue it this way. I have... Wait, why is my squirrel... There we go. Oh, let's just put it back. do a window right there. Pretend there's an upstairs. Let's continue it on this side. I don't know if I like that, but that's okay. Let's just add some flowers to it. Flowers. Bring that down. Wait, can I add? Hold on. I can have one more. Can I have the window? Just another day, sunny Glade. There it goes. Perfect. This would honestly be a good start to a lighthouse. Do like the base and then a row of this and then another row of maybe these. Or like have it open and you can put like a bell or something. That would be so cool. Do we have anything like that? Lighting Glade that I can use like a bell? How would you recreate a bell? Let my brain think on that. I'm thinking like the schoolhouse. Okay, cute. Now I'm gonna go ahead and grab the... I'm gonna erase some of this behind. Okay. Now I need to add lighting. Let's add one here. I didn't add any windows down here. Let me do that real quick. Okay. See what this looks like at night, just so I can see what the lighting looks like. Make sure it's well lit. Awesome. All right, so we're coming to the tail end of this little section. Probably gonna build 2 more little buildings through here, and then we're gonna come over here to this area. Probably something small right here. I might build it back up in the archway here, and then we'll build something here off the cliffside. Let's go ahead and bring it back to daylight. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to remove some of the florals here. We're going to push it back, give ourselves some real estate. I'm going to remove some of the trail. We'll figure that out as we build. These trails were just guidelines as to where I wanted the city to like fall. to just like how I want it tiered down the slope. Okay, so we worked on this side, so let's go ahead and work over here. All right. Don't know if I want to do another circle building though. Hold on. Let's not do another circle building. Let's do... Let's do something. I'm gonna do something. What? I don't know. I'm gonna do something. Do I want it at an angle? I kind of want the door to... Like, so when you're walking, I like the fact that, like, when you're walking down these streets, the doors are not all facing one direction. So, like, the door for this one's right there. And then I'm thinking, like, because this one, if you're walking this way, is right there. So I'm thinking we're going to add another door, maybe the angle this way. It just, for me, makes it more aesthetically pleasing. So they're not all facing one way. Depending upon the direction that you walk down the street, you'll get different angles of different doors. All right. So in that case, if I'm building this way, I'm going to want to rotate this, building this like this. Maybe I will bring it more like when you first walk in, like this. So then you have to make a left. I'll go that way. Door would be here. So let's go ahead and place the door. Let's do a double door. Okay. Maybe I'll have my door a little bit more to the right. Just like that. Okay. Now, let's grab another one of these buildings. Okay. I'm gonna have like the same theory, but I'm only gonna do two. I'm gonna do two of these. Okay, something like this. Then we need to add. I also try to make every building slightly different. I don't know if you noticed, but there's really no like set theme to this build. Like nothing's like completely Tudor style and nothing's completely like A-line framed. You know, I made a couple different A-line framed, you know, like kind of like the Swiss Alpy type of style buildings. You know, kind of something like this. But then you have Victorian-esque, you know, you have the Victorian era and like nothing is just a eclectic build. There's no rhyme or reason. These first few builds, though, that I'm doing, like where it's like the whole Glade, like, you know, we did the one Glade. I can show you guys the original Glade. I don't think I have those videos posted on YouTube for playback, so I will definitely let you guys see what the first build was. But I think that my last build and this build is really just me playing with the tools and seeing what all I can do to manipulate with them before I go into something that's a little bit more historical accurate or movie accurate, like if you wanted to do like Lord of the Rings or Hogwarts or something like that. And then especially like when it comes to like the props and stuff, like learning how the buildings work, because I do want to do interiors. For those of you that are new to the channel, I I am a Sims person. Like I love The Sims. I will be dabbling back into The Sims. I don't know when, but I do plan on getting back into The Sims. But I love building. I love the building of The Sims, and so that's why I love this game because it gives me like the same satisfaction. However, it doesn't have as many tools. You know, like there's a lot more roofing style tools and a lot more like different shapes in your foundations and stuff. So we're kind of limited on that. But what I do like about this game is that you can get very customized with it and you can tweak everything. And I also love the fact that it's like non-gridded. So I don't know if you guys ever played The Sims, but with The Sims, you are stuck with grids. And like you can use a cheat that will allow you to move objects freely, but it's still like, you know, you're kind of stuck with boxes. But this is nice. This is nice. I like this because it's just easy to build. It's stress free for the most part. I do get stressed sometimes, but it's cozy. It's fun. All right, so I'll bring this down, bring this up, and bring it over. Right? Yes. All right. Pretty happy with that. Let's go ahead and bring the roof down slightly. Oops. I would also love to build just like a looking at this, it kind of reminds me of it. I would love to build like in like one of my little mini series where those streams will probably only be like an hour. I'll like record them live, but then they'll probably be like short. Or I might edit them to where it's like multiple videos, depending upon like how many builds I make in that stream. But this reminded me of something that I wanted to do, which is kind of like a wraparound porch, but like having this be open. I definitely want to use more of the wall tool and see like what all I can do to manipulate with that to kind of create those wraparound porches and stuff like that. Without having to use, I mean, obviously you can use foundation with like the fencing tool, but it'll be really cool if we can like make a an enclosed structure house that you can like walk through. I'm gonna challenge myself to do that for sure. Okay, so I want this. I just realized I didn't add smokestacks to those last builds. We're gonna have to do that. I'm gonna use this to. Oh, that's massive. That is massive. Okay. Maybe this is not. Hold on. I just wanna. How do I feel about that? I don't know. I'm not in love with it. I'm gonna remove it. I have like a love-hate relationship with the round tool. I can't tell you why, but like there's just something about like I don't know if I'm like utilizing them correctly or what. But I'm just like never happy with how I layer them. I don't want this to be like a monstrosity. Hold on. It's only meant to be a tiny little house, guys. Not a big one. Okay, I don't hate it. Is that that's as low as it goes? Hold on. What if I go? What if I remove? What would this look like if I just did it like this? Okay. What if I brought it up, but then brought this down with the rest of them? Bring this down. Maybe this was the issue the whole time. That is it's an arrow. That's what that is. Now, what if I brought this back? Just for funsies. Just for some dimension. You know what? We're going to keep it. We're going to add some windows to it. Bring it to life. That's what we're going to do. Okay. Let's do this. And then do that. Cute. Maybe... Wait. Wait. What if I do... I haven't done a balcony in a hot moment. Like a small balcony. Alright, let's go ahead. Oh, put this in the corner, like right there. And we'll add... Do I want the chair? I think I want the chair. Yes, I think I want the chair. Add the chair like that. Let's bring this out just a tad bit more. Okay, now we're gonna add the door. And then we're gonna add a light. Okay. Light. Oh wait, no, I wanted that. Okay, definitely need to pull this forward. Okay. Still? This is what we'll do. Actually, I think we'll do... Can I get it without the... Nope. Alright. Okay, cute. I'm pretty happy with that. What if I put a... What's clipping right there? You think it says building? It's probably this building, isn't it? I don't want to mess with it too much, though. Alright. Okay, cool. Let's... Well, that kind of took away. Okay, all right. We're going to build... It's going to be hard, but we're going to do it. Let's remove all of this for right now. We'll figure out the pathway after fact. All right, so we're going to build something in here. Then we'll change the colors up as well. Bring it in. I think I'm just going to do an A-line house. That might make the most sense in here. Let's bring that in like that. That's definitely... Alright, cool. Cute. Alright. Can I bring it up any more? And then we'll bring it out, maybe? Let's try to... Okay. Can I move this? Let's move this here. Right. When that tree comes through, it is going to shake that whole entire house. For sure. Okay, okay, let's go ahead and grab this. Same thing. We're gonna go A-line. No. Wrong button. Okay, this is... Alright, we need enough space for a walkway. I am determined. We got this. What if I flip it this way? I might have a little bit more wiggle room. Going in like this. I made this house too big, guys. Move it all back. Alright, maybe if I move it this way now. Hold up. Alright, let me just remove this real quick. What if... What is that? Bring it out. Move it back. Keep moving it back. I can't. No. Hold on. I can only move it so far. Like, I can move it this way, but I'm, like, struggling. It won't let me move it. It's already the smallest it can be. No. No, that's not centered, and that's gonna bother me. Hold on. You know what I'm thinking? This back half is gonna be A-line. This front half is gonna be normal. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna bring... Well, hold on. I got rid of my other building, didn't I? We're gonna bring this back to how it was. We're gonna grab another one. This might fix it. I'm gonna grab this one. We're gonna rotate it. Okay. Now, it is clipping a little bit. It is. That is real snug. Okay, hold on. Bring that right in. Have them connect. I still need to bring this down. Hold on. We need to... need to, like, move it. I'm, like, afraid to move it, though. Go this way. Okay. All right. So now I need to move this. I need to rotate it. Okay. That didn't do much. Didn't do much at all. Okay, hold on. That did not help me. Alright, that messes with my train. No, we can't do that. It will have to be this one. Then I'm going to have to move this. I have to grab this. Bring it in like that. That's what we're going to have to do. Alright, let me grab this now. Okay. Let's bring this back. Alright, that's a lot better. That is a lot better. Okay. Now, I'm gonna flip it this way. So then I can make it skinnier. Okay, hold on. This like that. Oh, 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 and then we can add another little bit right here. Oh, got it. Okay, let me go ahead and do the path first. We finally figured it out. Oh, You have a whole section right here too. All right. Okay, I'm pretty happy with this. Go ahead and might throw a tree in here. We'll see. All right, let me grab another little section. What if I do, hold on, what if, not that, what if I do a really skinny tower? A really skinny one. Like right here. Bring this down. Have the door right here. Smack dab in the middle, just like that. All right, let's add some. I haven't done these windows in a minute. Get in here. Even as possible. Okay. Grab this. Guess we'll make it even. Try to at least. Okay. What if I do, hold up. Maybe really, really small. Bring it up. As small as it gets, I think so. Bring it down. No, let's bring it up. Up we go. What if? What if? Right. We need lift it up here. That. Alright, that looks pretty good to me. We built a house inside the. That looks pretty darn good to me. Okay, let's go ahead and add a window here. And let's do. That's not high enough for my liking. I need to bring it up more. Right there. Like if you're in walking mode, so you walk into that, is it above door height? Kinda. I could always just raise it up slightly. There we go. I don't even know if I want to put a window on here. Hold on. If I do, it will just be this. Oh, it came out so cute. All right, now we gotta do color. I should have done color beforehand, but I didn't. Wasn't thinking. All right, let's do green. Let's do this nice green color. Okay, and then we'll do a light green roof. And then let's do a light green trim. And let's see here. I'm liking, I always do like the two-toneness or three tones, but what if we did a darker green? Make this the dark green as well. Okay, that's so nice. All right, so chimneys, smokestacks, we got to figure that out. For this building, I'm thinking right here in the middle, where they all kind of connect. Bring it down. And then over here, I'm thinking probably two. And maybe one. Put it right here. Bring that down. For this one, let's bring it. Doesn't quite make sense, does it? Needs to come from this side, maybe. Put it here. Shorten it. And then for this building, I'm thinking have it in the back like that right here. This little building, I think I'm gonna just have it be a well, if it will let me. Yeah, I just need to move this over one of these. Actually, center it. I'll put it over here. That's cutting it close. That is definitely cutting it close. I just feel like if I move this, though, it's going to mess with my train. Yeah, it messes with my train. Bring it over just slightly. That's better. Okay. I'm going to go back to this. I'm gonna rotate it this way. Is my train okay? Nothing got deleted off of it. Everything looks good. Okay. Perfect. Now lights. I don't think I added lights yet. So we need to add one here. And we'll add one up here. Actually, no, do it down below. Let's do it here, and we will do it here. It will let me. Push it all the way up. Okay. Okay. I like how this is like our most condensed section. I'm thinking like as we get further down where this is more like residential, it's going to look a lot more condensed. All right. So let's come here. Let's delete. What do we got working with over here? Okay. Any other props that I need to remove? Oh. Let's bring that back. Oh, that's right. I wanted to put a tree there. Let me see. If I was to put a tree right here. Surely that's not a fire hazard. Let's move. Let's move it right there. Perfect. Beautiful. Right. Okay. Another little build. Question is, does it need to be a house or should we do like a little... Should we do like a little park? Like little... I do want to add a park somewhere. So what if we made... What if we made a park? All right, so I'm thinking if we're going to do that, we need another balcony. Let's do... Bring it down. Yes, because this would be so nice because then you'll have views of the tree right there. That's actually a nice focal point. All right, so let's make this like tiered. Maybe not this big. Let's go here and then we'll make another one. How about this other one is square? Or like... Maybe something like that. Okay. All right. Let's bring it up. Oh, but I can make it into a house too. All right, I'm thinking if I was to do this. Okay. Let's see. I need to have... Hmm. Interesting. I have like this vision in my head. I just am like trying to figure out how I'm gonna get it. Hold on. I know I want this to be like that. I definitely want that. But I don't know. Maybe it's this that I'm having issues with. Let's bring it back to just let's do like that. Okay. Just what if, you know what it is? It's because I need space for stairs. I think that's what the issue is. So let me bring this way. So that way I can put stairs here. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and grab this now. Yo, look at these stairs. That is definitely a health hazard. Okay, something like that. Bring this back to brick and brick. Okay. Cute. Should I create a small Christmas tree? Maybe. Let's just make it slightly bigger. Because I could do that. I could just create a little tiny, tiny one. After all, it is a snow village. In that time of year. Right there, smack dab in the middle. Just like that. Okay. Okay, I'm thinking probably 3 on this one. Yeah, I'm thinking 3, maybe 4. We'll see. We'll see how the is this as small as it gets? Yes. All right, now I need to grab lights. Quickly add these. Oh, I know we can fit more. Here it goes. Can always fit one more. Good enough. And here's this one. Need to center these better for sure. I feel like I can definitely fit one right here. Make it slightly larger. What? There. There. Okay. I definitely need to center this better. Like maybe something along the lines of that. Maybe bring it out slightly a little bit more as well. Okay. And now I feel I can fit. Hold on. We can definitely fit another one. There we go. Okay, now I can fit. There we go. All right, now for this one down here, we need to bring it out just slightly more. And then we can add lights. Oops. Spaces out. All right, let's grab the topper. I'm pretty happy with that. All right, so I do kind of want to do another platform. Thinking probably another circle. Bring it down. Okay. Okay. All right. Because I'm thinking I want to add, let me grab this right over here. Maybe 3 of them. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to add some flowers. Looking for the red ones. These. Cute. Hold on. If I made this smaller. This way. I want to make this slightly larger. Okay. Let me remove this bit. And then let's remove this bit as well. Hold on. Well, where did the stairs go into? It goes into nothing. Goes into nothing, guys. I need to move everything forward. Hold on. Let's move this forward. And we'll move this forward. Okay. Alright. Hold on. We gotta move. No. Hold on. I need to move all of this forward now. Crap. I wish I can just move the whole structure. Can I get this? There we go. Okay. Okay. Now we just need to move this. First, I gotta center that a little bit better. Are we pretty happy with that? Maybe a smidge this way. Okay. Righty. That wasn't too horrible. All right, now. It's slightly smaller. Okay. We can always move this back. We can move this back. Bring it like that. Alright, I need the trail tool. Oh. Yeah, that's gonna be a tripping hazard, isn't it? Alright, let's bring this back forward then. Let's just go this way. Alright, and then we're gonna remove. Let's see if we can get this to work. Wait, hold on. Let me go back. That right there. Okay. Alright, now if I was to go. Perfect. That's as good as it's gonna get. Okay. Now we add flowers down up in here. Okay. Gonna add some flowers going this way. Not too many because I have buildings. Let's see. Thinking we'll do like a little cutout right here. Let's add some benches down here. Let's go ahead and remove some of the flowers. So we'll do like this cute little, like do it up underneath here. Grab maybe this bit. Maybe like some dirt, maybe. Nah, I don't like the dirt. Not for this one. Let's bring it back. Okay. Let's grab one of these. And we're going to rotate it. We'll put one right here. Grab another one. Put one here. Thinking on this side, we'll add I think it'd be really cute to have like a little walking path. Hold on. So let's create let's just do it like this. Like, what if we... I'm gonna have to do something with this area, but... What if we just did like a little walking path? Have this be like trees and flowers and lights. All right. So for the terrain though, I'm gonna have to... Not what I wanted. No. Go back. I was looking for possibly removing it. Kind of like... That made a big difference. Okay, so I could honestly... Oh, hold on. I could move the train tracks. Go this way. There we go. Just enough for like... Just enough to put trail through there. Okay. Or I could have just done that. Or I could have just done that. Actually, no, because it still kind of makes it wonky, doesn't it? But that's okay. It's a tripping hazard for sure. You know, it's just on your face, right there. Right there. But hold on. Okay. Let's move this a little bit more. I don't want to like clipping too much into this bit though. Let's bring this. That's better. Okay. Let's go ahead and get some trees in here. Let's do that. Let's get some. Let's just plant some trees, guys. Bring this one away. Boom. Let's do this one right here. And let's bring this one away. Let's right there. Okay. Add some more flowers. All right, now I need to grab. Cute. I want to add like maybe another bench right here. So let me go ahead and just remove just enough for like a bench to go in. Go ahead and grab. What would this view be? Nothing. There's no view there. That's okay. It's like a resting spot. Actually, I want it. Maybe it'll make more sense to have it over here. Let's do. Oh my gosh. Let's do it like right here. Actually, you know what? No, let's do it like right here. I think I want to put a building right here. All right, so let's bring the trail this way. And then we'll bring, thinking probably up this way, we'll have like a building. So let's add our flowers here. And then we'll add some right here. Cute. Let's add some lighting. Let's go nighttime mode so I can see. Let's add a light right here. And we'll do. So I'll have to change the color on the tree as well. I haven't forgotten. All right, so I think I'm gonna move this here. Okay. And you know, I kind of want to make this slightly more magical. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some more of the sparkles in with the stair tool. I kind of want it to be like when you're walking through at night. Just be this magical moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change these to maybe, do I want What color do I want? Thinking maybe this color. I think this will look nice. So okay. Let's just lower this in. Just like that. Maybe we'll put a tree here. All right, cute. Let's do that again. Okay. Let's put it over here. Maybe we'll... Let's get rid of that support again. There we go. We'll add another tree. Let's add this small one. Oh, I can't grab that one. Let's add... this little one. There we go. It's like it didn't even exist. Okay. Then we're going to add another one. Let's like layer it though. We'll make this one smaller. Let's bring it down. Try to hide it as best as we can. Is it still sparkling or did I get rid of the sparkles? I think I got rid of the sparkles. Okay. All right. Bring it over in here. And let's bring it down. What am I gonna do to cover that up? I am gonna use. Hold on, I'm gonna use a. 1 second. My hand is cramping. It's been so long. That's what happens when you spend 5 days away and you're not like using your wrist muscle, and then you go back into a video game and you're like, dang, my wrist hurts. All right. We are gonna use not this exact one, but we're going to use a. Maybe a bunch of these ones would be nice. Actually, go ahead. Cute. Add that there. But then we will do. Need like one more in here. happy with that. Do I want to add it to these? I'm not positive. I don't know if I want to add it to those just yet. All right, let's come back over here. Let's do the lights before I forget. Okay. Right there to make that one. Oh, it's purple. That's blue. So then this would be green. And then we're back to yellow. Perfect. We are coming together, guys. All right, so we have this little bit to do. How much time do we have left? We have about 30 minutes left, so I'm going to go ahead and see how far I can get in 30 minutes. I think what I want to do is I want to make sure that... Well, first we need to fill this up. There we go. Perfect. Got this. There we go. I'm pretty happy with that. I don't like the fact that the grass is cutting through on that, but that's okay. Alright. Alright, so I'm thinking I kind of want to do like a schoolhouse right here. So I'm probably going to build that first. Give me 1 second. Okay. This one, I do have a reference photo, and I'm gonna try. I feel like the way that this photo is, that I should be able to replicate it pretty well. So we're gonna have it kind of at an angle. So we're gonna have, let's go ahead and we have this building. I'm gonna switch it this way, going forward like this. Just like that. We have, looks like another one this way. Okay, I'm gonna bring it here. Do I want to add an angle? Hold on, let me bring it. I need to bring it more like this. And then bring this. Actually, no, because we're going down a hillside, aren't we? So I kind of want it this way. Let's bring this more inward. And we'll bring this more like that. Connect it. Okay. Alright, cool. Then it has like another building. This one is this angle though. Has it going this way? And then it has it going up. I think I need to bring this forward. Actually, I need to bring it more like this. More like that. This is smaller. Okay. Bring it down like this because we're going to add another piece to that. All right. Bring this up. Something like that. Let's bring this back just a tad bit. Right there. Nope. Alright, so this, bring it down. Bring it down right. Alright, pretty happy with that. And we're gonna grab another one. Bring this up. I need something that represents like a bell. I'm thinking I could, hold on, I could put, I know it's not going to be yellow, but I could put a flower pot or something of the like on top of this. Let's bring this forward. The other one, please. Perfect. I don't know if this is going to be the right one, but I feel like it has like that bell-esque shape. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just raise it up. Raise it up. And we're going to bring it over. Okay. Raised it too far up. Bring it over. Because I want it to like look like it's a bell. I mean, that's the best it's gonna get, I feel. Let me center it. It's gonna have some floaties, but that's okay. I just feel like from far away, that kind of looks like a bell. Kinda. Alright, we'll pretend that it does. Alright. But I definitely want bring this up a little bit more. Like that. Perfect. Probably bring this down. And then we'll bring this down as well. Oh, wait. Hold on. No. let's turn this on. Just so from far away, it's like school bell, yay. Um, let's make it like that. And then we will add like the little small circles. One here. Okay. Okay, cute. Alright. Now add the big door. And then we'll do like a bunch of these single windows. And they're like classrooms. No, that's not what I want. Go. Okay. Let's add like a big window here. Okay. It's like the principal's office or something. They get the nice window. Okay, here we go. That one. And then I definitely want to add a flag of some sort. Let's do red. And then let's make it the shape like the library. It's part of the school. That's what we'll do. We'll also make the building red. Close to red as possible. And we'll do brown. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to get the window. think that looks like a school. All right, now, I wish I could like bring this. And we'll add the light here, like smack dab in the middle. I kind of want to keep it plain, so I'll probably add a window here. Yeah, probably just a window right there. And then we'll bring the trail up this way. So it kind of ends here if you think about it. I'm gonna have to put some fencing. I pretty much filled up our whole little spot. I could just add on to the school. Adding like another little bit right there. But hold on, let me grab this tree. I'm gonna stick you right here. And we're gonna grab some more flowers. Go. Bring it back up this way. Fenced here. Alright, so I'm thinking probably just add on to the building. Let's just add on to the building. Let's do another. Oops, can't build there. Let's do another little bump out. Maybe put it at an angle as well. Make it slightly larger. Actually, no, it's not gonna work. I need to bring it this way. Something like that. And then we'll just add another tree. Grab this one. Grab this tree. Stick that right there. Add some more flowers right here. Okay. And we're gonna add windows. Okay. Let's see the flower ones. Oops, the back one. Same thing on this side. Okay. Make sure the pathway makes sense. All right. I do want to build a fence right here. Start it here. There we go. And then we're going to Okay. I think I want to add a light right here. What if I move this to be more like this? And then just put a double window, I guess, here. Or maybe bring it down. I'll do it with the flowers. Okay, perfect. Then we're gonna just finish off this connecting path right here. Let's move this. Let's look what this looks like at nighttime. Make sure all the lighting's right. I think for right now, I'm gonna remove until our next video. I think I'm just gonna remove this bench. We'll figure out what we're gonna do here. I think I'm gonna put a building here, so I might just go ahead and just remove the flowers right here as well as the trail. We'll just end everything kind of like right here. Okay. We made some major progress today. We are at the last little bit of the stream. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep it in nighttime mode, and we are going to walk the whole entire city and look at everything up close. So let me go ahead and figure out where it's going to drop us. Okay, so it dropped us here. Let me figure out where I'm at. Okay, we're going to go this way. We're going to start at the bottom and we're going to end at the top, like we usually do. I believe I go through this way. Okay. I'm gonna make our way over here to the tree. And here we are. Okay, guys, just give me 1 minute and then we will start our little tour. Okay, I'm back. Without further ado, I'm going to get really quiet and we're just going to enjoy a little stroll in the snow village that we built so far before I end this trip. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for everyone who came in. Even if you're just lurking, you are so appreciated. I'm very grateful for all of you guys that are watching my content. Those of you that follow, I appreciate you. I'm so grateful. I am so excited that we got to 70 followers. It's amazing. But thank you again for everyone who came in, that chatted with me, that just watched the stream. I hope that you guys continue to enjoy the content. I have a couple different games I want to play going forward, but I'll definitely be visiting Tiny Glade on a regular basis. Like I said, I'm going to try to put my schedule into my schedule tab on my Twitch channel so that way you guys know when I'm going to go live and what game I'm going to be playing that day. If anything changes, I will let you guys know by changing the schedule, and or if you want to go on my Discord, I'll be updating it there as well. But other than that, I'm going to go ahead and end it here for Tiny Glade. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. And I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye bye.